Do it like your life depends on it, because it really does. I've been that dude who hasn't had a life for the last 26 years. I didn't have a girlfriend. I hadn't had no friends that I could call and whine about. I did it all by myself. And nothing's changing if nothing's changing. And here's the deal. Most dudes, you're just not putting in enough reps. You're just not putting in the work. And the reason behind it is, it's your ego. You want it easy. You want to be a genius. You want to be the exception. But it doesn't work that way, hasn't it? If it hasn't been working for the last 25, 6, 7 years, why do you think it's going to work now? So here's the deal. I'm going to give you a couple of tips how to be more disciplined, how to achieve your goals. Number 1, stop the excuses, because self-honesty is the baseline of everything. If you blame something else, you have no power. No power whatsoever. You need to be blaming yourself. Why didn't I do it better? How can I be better with this skill set? How can I have a better mindset? It's all about you. It's you versus you. Number 2, don't let the small things devour you. So what I mean by this is, when you wake up in the morning, do not check your phone. There is nothing there. Stop. Those little things, they lead you up to something bigger. Once you start watching YouTube, you want to play video games. Once you start playing video games, you want to watch porn. Stop the small things. I'm telling you. It's your life, man. It's yours. And if you're suffering from the same thing, having the same vice, for years, over and over again, do something about it, please. So do something different. And here's the thing. You might think that you're doing something while you're not. You might think you're putting in the effort, but you're not. If you're not taking the small steps every single day, you're not doing anything. You can't do something big unless you have the mindset, unless you start doing the small things. I'm telling you, I had porn addiction for a very long time. I had video game addiction, YouTube addiction for a very long time. I would sleep at 5 a.m. and wake up at 3 p.m. That would be my life, because I didn't take care of myself. I blame others. I blame my environment. I blame my family. So stop. Just give yourself the hope that you could do better, because you can, bro. You can. And let me tell you something. If you wake up early, if you put in the work every day, you're ahead of 90%. 90% of people do not take action. So just by showing up, just by not doing the things you shouldn't do, you're in the top 10%, bro. And this comes from heart, because I suffered so long. I suffered being alone. I suffered everything. I didn't have anyone to call. No one in my life. No one. I did it myself. And it should be that way, especially in the beginning. Because who's going to save you? There's a saying, nobody's coming to save you, which is so true. You have to do it. You get it? So if you're waiting for somebody to magically help you out, that's never going to happen, bro. That's not happening. And the reason why I'm having this emotion behind this video is because this video is for me as well. I hate it. I hate it when I slack off. I hate it when I'm wasting my potential. I'm leaving so much on the table. That's why. Okay? Start from the small steps. When you feel like the little urges, for example, just turning on your phone, just watching your Instagram story posts of who watched it or not, Those are the little things that are going to drive you to have bigger urges. I'm telling you, you can do so much more. You have so much potential, every one of us. But we're just trapped, fighting ourselves. We're wasting our time. Imagine you mastered your self-discipline. Imagine you fighting the world instead of yourself, man. Again, we could do it. We can do it. So stop all your vices and start small.